trying to tell me. She wants to lay on me. What? Yeah. Okay, there we go.
Hey, grandkitty. You won't be grandkitty too much longer.
Yes, she will. Is that gonna be a grandkitty?
No, it's gonna be grandbaby.
Well, then she'll still be grandkitty, huh? Yeah. Okay, the hair in the face does not really feel good. So how did he even find out about it?
Who, Steven or Chris?
Who's Steven?
Steven is Steven Barnes.
Steven Barnes.
Steven Barnes, and then there's a Steven Colbert, we all call Dean.
Okay.
Or Border Hoffman. But Chris found out about it because Steven had him take him out there because he needed to ride out there. And Mark had to go out there and go get some stuff from Steven.
Okay. And took him in there?
Well, he let everybody explore a little. And the only thing is, they're still slowly trying to dig out most of the caves and collapsed in areas. But they've already found stash of guns, stash of coins, stash of like old newspapers, and
newspaper. Why would there be newspapers there?
They're from the war.
Okay.
When we had a war around here.
Did you find anything other than guns?
Coins, like old.
But do the guns work?
Some do, some don't. Some are pretty fucking
rusted. Rusted from the salt?
There was one that was rusted and caked. Probably like.
That's okay.
Let's take the
I
barrel.
found out where one of the guns we have came from. Don't worry about it. That one that ended up in pieces in a cigar box that your dad got. Oh, you didn't know. Well, you did know where he got it. He got it from Marty.
Yeah.
After she died. It was just a bunch of parts in a cigar box. I know where the gun came from, though.
Was Dad ever looking for his glass cutter?
No, I was using it in there last night.
Was Dad ever looking for
Now
his
I can look out the window, Robin.
Oh, you took one of the panes out? Or the rest of it?
The rest of the paint out. Yeah, careful around the sink and stuff because it needs to be
Cleaned up.
yes. There might be a little pieces of glass, so be careful. Larry, get me a cup of coffee, please. So the tunnels go all the way under the prison and out to Pack Shores? Okay, Pacific Shores.
Yeah.
Wonder how far it goes the other way. I know that in the 1970s, 60s, there was a bunch of caves along the beach in town.
I know they're still slowly trying to clean
At that end of town. And a guy was using it, and he had different places that he could pop up onto the beach or pull somebody down. And he was killing people. He was skinning them and putting their, it was gross. They made a movie out of it.
Go lay down.
I think it was called,
Go lay down. Go lay down.
Manhunt.
Until I do this, doesn't mean you're getting it.
No.
Manhunter?
Cause you don't, I got nothing good. Okay, son. But I know they could go all different directions because you go down the ladder in the house. There's tunnels that go like this. And then down one of the tunnels, there's another set of tunnels that go like this.
Like I
Kind
said,
of spread out like that.
when 1960s, I think it was, 60s or 70s, I was a little kid. And they kept trying to figure out where all these people kept going, because they kept going to the beach, but then nobody would ever see them again. And then they ended up finding one of the tunnels, and, well, a kid went missing. Two people followed him. The body was dumped down a shaft near a church. And that's how they ended up finding the fucking tunnels, was they went after the kid in the tunnel, in the shaft, and found out that there were tunnels that just ran all over the place. And that was Robin Lammers' ex-husband.
Before she became...
Lowry. Before she became Ira.
I also know that there's pipes. There's an electrical pipe and a water pipe that come up through the ground.
Which means there could be...
And the only thing is, they don't know where the electricity is coming from or the water. It's not on a power grid.
At least not one they can identify.
It's not one in this town. They don't have to pay. They don't have to pay for electricity or water. They have fresh running water and good power out
Which
there.
means somewhere near the river, there's... In fact, along the river, there's a hidden...
It's not even a river. It's just dead lake.
Dead lake can't provide power. Only a river can.
Very. There's a lot of people that can actually do something with a lake and actually put something in it and it can create electricity. But that's not where it's coming from. It's coming from down below. It's coming from whatever is hidden under that spot.
So we need to...
No, we don't even need to. It's not our property.
I'm pretty sure Mom's gonna want to figure
What?
out what's going on with that house.
No, I don't care.
They're getting a free supply of power for the house. Free supply of water.
How the hell are they doing that?
They don't know. The 2 lines go down below. Steve has already tried digging up half of it, and it still continues to go down.
Just how far?
He already passed one of the bunkers, and it's still going down.
You mean, as he went down, he hit a bunker, and he dug around and dug down past it.
Yeah, it still goes down.
Okay, that is not normal.
Because then it goes into the bunker, and it goes along the bunker trail. And then he found the end of one of the bunker trails of where it leads to, and it goes down more. It's like down,
Over.
that way,
Down.
down, and that's all he's gotten so far. One of the bunkers that he found while looking for it was the gun bunker and the coin bunker.
gun and coin bunkers?
Oh, there was a whole bunch of old cans. Canned goods.
Yep.
Let me guess.
Not
Way.
something you'd want to eat.
Somebody really likes beans and spam.
Not something you'd want to eat. Not after that long. Ugh.
I don't think it would be even considered food anymore. I think it would be considered
Compost.
I don't know. Something disgusting.
No, you wouldn't want to put it in your compost either. No, as old as that wood, it would be
But it's still
have
smells.
botulism
Yeah. But it still
and
smells.
salmonella.
It still smells. Like non-open cans. Some still actually just barely have the papers on it of what it is. Chris opened one up and was like, "What?"
But they found,
He thought it was spam, but it wasn't spam no more.
but they found a bunker with guns
Mhm.
still working?
Not all.
But
Mainly they were like old guns.
black powder?
There were like some black powder. There were some like from the wars.
They railroaded that man. And that is Robin Ayers' first husband, younger.
And they found a coin bunker?
A.K.A. Dan Lauer.
What kind of coins were in that bunker?
Old coins. Just old coins. Coins from war. Coins that date back almost years and years. Ones that are actually worth money.
That would basically pay for all kinds of property taxes.
Well, they don't have to pay property taxes. That's the thing about that property. Because this lady didn't want to have anything to do with it because of the rep that it has. The property rep.
The reputation from the
She
previous owner.
didn't want to sell it to the wrong person. So
Yeah, because something like that can cause lots and lots and lots of problems.
yeah.
And by selling it to the wrong person, it could
She
easily.
decided to
So
rent it out.
who owned it?
But she got it from her dad that passed away.
And he must have
And he
been.
got it from his great grandfather.
That would be something neat to get it all cleaned out and
Right?
each room taken to do a different thing and make it into a house.
An underground house with a house on top.
Wouldn't have to worry about fucking government coming in and
It would easily be a good place to.
messing with you.
It would be a good place to put our equipment.
Live in peace.
But she's renting it to some people with travel trailers and motorhomes that are willing to help clean it up and stuff. Basically homeless people, but not really homeless.
People who need a place to
I
stay.
wouldn't let anybody in there.
I
I wouldn't let
either,
people know that they know about it.
But she didn't want the property continuing to go to brush. Like it was getting really ingrown with brush and stuff, and a lot of other people were going out there and trashing the old house.
So she wanted it to be.
She wanted it kind of like under watch.
To make sure no one ends up finding any.
They all know about the underground bunkers. They're all slowly digging them out.
They're slowly digging them out.
Like digging all the collapsed tunnels out.
And trying to reinforce what they can.
But they found out that there's at least 2 bunkers they can't get to because they didn't collapse. They were filled in with cement.
That's going to take a lot of work to
So
clean out.
what are those 2 rooms?
I don't think they want to know.
But it was also something to do with her great grandfather doing something with trafficking? One of those ones?
Sex trafficking? Try human slave trafficking.
No, it was something totally different. Don't worry about what it was. Yes, there were a bunch of kids kept in there. If it's what I think it is, it was filled in on purpose. Because the kids were kept in there and told that it was bad outside and war was going on, and only thing is the father was going out and having fun and eating steak and partying and this and
he
that.
was using his daughters for sex.
I hope that guy got a total of 12 consecutive life sentences.
It doesn't matter.
But he's dead, and she just didn't really want to have anything to do with the property, you know. But she didn't want to sell it because of the nice property. But
Well, that and where the tunnels go.
yeah.
They go into the prison.
Yeah.
Which begs the question, has any prisoner ended up finding any of those tunnels?
Probably not, because Pelican's Bay prison is on top of nothing but lots and lots of cement. That's why they need it.
They've already had people digging out.
Uh-huh.
But
Digging
because
right.
they go to the wrong, they go to the good spots.
And I was feeling that's part of what these guys were after.
One of the spots.
One of the tunnels. Because when Kevin logged back here, and made that big ass fucking hole, well, on the back side of the hole, going towards where the trailer is right now, that little trailer up there, there was a big ass fucking hole. And he told me to stay away from it because he didn't know what might be in there. And the very next fucking day, he had it buried again. And it was a fucking tunnel.
It could have been an underground tunnel. It could have been one of those
Sewer lines? Sewer pipes? Nope.
No, I'm not sure if I
Caverns?
yeah, kind of like when you have a sinkhole and it has those little caverns that go all over the place. Like, what are those?
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
I kept you kids away from it. I stayed away from it. And like I said, the very next day he had it
covered
buried back in.
And nothing was happening.
But it went up towards the trailer there and that way. Is all I know. He doesn't need to be buried. They need to cremate him and be done with it. That way nobody can dig up his fucking body and put him in a museum.
They already wanted to do that. They already have a freaking wax sculpture of him.
They wanted it to be a embalmed, what do you do with dead animals?
Taxiderms.
Yeah, they wanted to have him taxidermed and put in a museum.
No, that's why they do the wax on instead.
Besides that, the body that they fucking show as Manson dead isn't Manson. Not even close. It looks more like Papa Pilgrim. The one that literally molested his kids and were teaching his kids that it was okay to have sex with each other. He was in Alaska. Well, Alaska and other places.
didn't wear shoes because I didn't want to slip on my patio thing when I came out of my trailer. It's a little slick.
Dump the water off the mat.
There's no water on the mat. No, on the mat. It's on the wood itself on the plate. And it's like right when I step out of my little
Oh.
thing
Yeah.
right there. I've got like a moldy moss right there.
Larry, go help her get the
And I went,
tarp out.
no. I tried slipping. I tried doing ice skates. But it wasn't working.
Help her get the tarp out so it can be put on her trailer.